Ever wondered what would happen if you tried to land on every planet in our solar system? Well, spoiler alert, it's not going to end well. From Mercury to Pluto, we're taking a quick tour of the planets. Buckle up, or maybe don't. Ever wondered what would happen if you tried to land on every planet in our solar system? Well, spoiler alert, it's not going to end well. From Mercury to Pluto, we're taking a quick tour of the planets. Buckle up, or maybe don't. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. You might think it's always burning hot, but actually, it's both scorching and freezing. During the day, temperatures hit 800 degrees Fahrenheit, but at night they drop to minus 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That's because Mercury has no real atmosphere to hold heat. No air, no clouds, just direct radiation. In fact, it gets 5,000 times more solar radiation than Earth. Land there by day, you'll be cooked in seconds. At night, you'll freeze to death and your blood might start boiling from the lack of pressure. Either way, not a great vacation spot. Venus is Earth's evil twin. Same size, but completely hostile. Its atmosphere is 90 times thicker than Earth's, made mostly of carbon dioxide. The pressure on the surface would crush you instantly like a soda can under a truck, and the temperature, 870 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than Mercury, thanks to its thick atmosphere trapping heat. The clouds rain acid to try to land, and your suit melts, your lungs burn, and the crushing pressure finishes the job in seconds. Mars looks friendly in comparison. Summer, the equator can reach 70 degrees Fahrenheit, but at night it can plummet to minus 190 degrees Fahrenheit. The atmosphere is thin, mostly CO2, and there's barely any pressure. Without a pressurized suit, your body fluids would boil and freeze at the same time. You'd have about 2 minutes to live. Still, with the right tech and protection, Mars might be the only place humans could survive long-term. There's frozen water and maybe, one day, a home away from home. Jupiter is not a planet you can land on. There's no surface, just endless gas, clouds, and storms. Its magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's, blasting deadly radiation. Even if you survive that, you'll get torn apart by 300 miles per hour winds, then crushed by pressure deeper in the atmosphere. Eventually, you'd hit a strange metallic liquid hydrogen layer. Deeper than that, it gets hotter than the surface of the Sun. But don't worry, you'd be dead long before that. Saturn may look beautiful with its rings, but those rings are deadly giant chunks of rock and ice flying at crazy speeds. Even if you avoid the rings, the planet itself has no solid surface. You'd face 1,100 miles per hour jet streams, freezing ammonia clouds, and layers of crushing pressure. Like Jupiter, Saturn becomes a thick soup of gas and liquid the deeper you go. Fun fact, it's so light it could float in a giant space pool if that ever mattered. Uranus is the sideways planet Tid, spins on its side like a barrel. Its atmosphere is full of toxic gases and ice. The temperature drops to minus 370 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds scream at 1,500 miles per hour. Land here, and you'd be frozen, crushed, and torn apart. Deep inside, methane breaks apart and forms diamonds, literally raining gems. But you won't be around to collect it. You'll be dead long before that. Neptune is like Uranus, but more intense. It has the fastest winds in the solar system, up to 1,200 miles per hour. Temperatures are brutal. Pressure is crushing. And yeah, diamond rain probably happens here too. But if you try to land, you'd sink into darkness, be ripped apart by storms, be crushed into oblivion. No light, no ground, no chance. Finally, Pluto, not technically a planet anymore, but still a legend. It's 6 billion kilometers from the Sun. The atmosphere is barely there, and the temperature, minus 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Try to land, and your blood would boil and freeze instantly from the vacuum. You'd be gone in 5 seconds flat. But hey, it's peaceful, right? So which planet would you land on, if you had to? Let us know in the comments. And if you're wondering, the furthest known object orbiting the Sun is called Far Out. Yep, that's the real name.